Okay, nice to see everyone. Greetings, Lake to everyone. Hey, so uh, this Zoom meeting is under the activity of Manjushri Centers. So what I'm going to talk today is like Dam Ngak Dzo. Today the topic which I choose or which I wanted to share you is Dam Ngak Dzo. Dam Ngak Dzo. Dam Ngak is one word. Dzo is one word. Okay. So what it means actually, Dam Ngak means instructions. Dam Ngak Dzo means treasure. So this is the meaning of that. Yes, Dam Ngak and Dzo. So Dam Ngak instructions. Yes. So Dzo treasure of instructions. The treasure here is like, for example, normally king has a treasure that king puts all sort of like jewelries, golds, and so on. It means like collection, right? Not just a one. So similarly, here the treasure meaning like not a one or two or three, the limited, numbers, like so many is why it is called treasure. The meaning of that is we can take example like the king's treasures, yes, or simply everyone has kind of like we have like a earrings or necklace or gold or money or where we put everything is treasure for us. Similarly, here the treasure of what instruction. Yes, instruction. Here there's just instruction. What kind of instruction? Is it normal instruction? Instruction what we give, like in for sports, for health, for parents to children, yes, brothers, sisters, brothers, so on, friends to friends. This is unlike that. Here the instructions is not ordinary instructions. It is precious instructions. Precious instructions. Why it is called precious? Because this instruction is quite difficult to meet, difficult to get, difficult to hurt, difficult to read, so on. It needs many conditions, good conditions. Instructions such as like how to use your television, how to use your mobile, how to use your computer instructions. This is not precious instructions because it's just, it helps, but it doesn't help that it would bring ultimate benefit, yes, lasting benefits. And it cannot uproot all the problems that we face. So precious, meaning it contains, the instruction contains like very valuable that benefits this life, benefits life after life, uproot all the problems of our life, or if you bring greater scale, samsaric problems is whole life, whole our cycle of existence. So therefore, it's very precious. Every these instructions, carries powerful methods to overcome many sufferings, solve and prevent. And not only that, it can also transform. So, in short, these instructions can help us to transform our human being, yes, our mind as a human mind to Buddha's wisdoms, or become simply that we could become Buddha with these instructions. Therefore, it's precious instructions. So the Dam Ngak Dzo meaning the treasure of precious instructions. That's Dam Ngak Dzo. So now, why it is called treasure? As I said earlier, it is not one or two or 3 years. It is a collection of so many. What sense so many? What sense collections? Collection here means Vajrayana Buddhism. If we look at in Tibet, this Vajrayana Buddhism has the 8 great charts, of kind of like lineages. Yes. So these 8 great charts of lineages, all the precious instructions are in these treasure of precious instructions. Each of every of these great charts of the practice lineage has so many numbers of teachings, empowerments, reading transmissions, pit instructions, general instructions, upadesha, mangak. So different kind of like this. Every these great practice lineage has complete path from the beginning, so sort of like states, till the ending or completion state, which means from one person as a human beings till to become Buddha. Every these practice lineages they do have, but here all these 8 bring into one sort of like like into one. Therefore, it becomes treasure collection. Yes. So this is very important. Yes. What you have to understand, what we have to understand as Dam Ngak Dzo. So what are the 8 the great 8 characters of these practice lineage? Yes. The first, now let's go first the 8. Yes. Satya, Gelu, Marpakaju, Shangpakaju, fourth, and then Shangpakaju, then Shije, or the Chö lineage, and then Jotuk or Chonang lineage, and then 7th is Dutuk Ujemba, Dorjesum Ginyedu, the threefold meditations of the practices, yes, and then the 8th is Nyingma. So these are the 8, the great charts of the practice lineage. So when Guru Rinpoche, came from India to Tibet, the great chart started that. Then, of course, the main teaching is what? Dzogchen. It has 2 sort of like the Nyingma has 2 parts. One is what? Kama. Kama means teaching coming from Indian masters. Of course, the main teaching is what? Dzogchen, yes, long days and and so on. But another is Dharma. Dharma means the treasure revealer. They reveal the treasure. The teachings that is hidden, by Guru Rinpoche, different times, and mainly Guru Rinpoche and others great manifestation of Guru Rinpoche, and then later reveal and these teachings. Okay, Nyingma. Then Satya is, so if you look at Satya, Sachin Ningbo, Verupa these are the two great masters. Started from there, mainly the Satya teachings and here the Nyingma teachings. If you go more deeper, of course, then you can go about the 9 cycles Nyingma teachings, the way that it is established. But it direct to the Nyingma practice, then Maha Anu Ati, and even then what you call the category of the expanse long day, a category of the direct instructions, the Mega day, then the same day category of the mind teachings. There through these you can actualize the great perfection or Dzogchen. Yes. Then if you talk about the Satya, then I want to tell you at the same time there are 18 volumes in these, Dam Ngak Dzo, the treasure of the precious instructions. The first 2 volumes, are collected teachings from Nyingma schools. The first 2 volumes out of 18. Then the another 2 volumes is normally, of course, it's a Kadamba but otherwise you can also use, let's say now the 2 out of 18, 2 another volumes is Satyapa. Normally the 5th and 6th volumes, the first and second Nyingma, 5th and 6th is Satyahu. So these teachings as I said earlier, originated from Berupa or Sajin, and then Sajin Kunga Nyingbo so Sajin Kunga Nyingbo. So Sajya, the teaching and practice and empowerment, all normally it's called what, Lamde, and it's called Lamde. Sajya is the name of the practice, like Kayuba Mahamudra Nyingma wat Dzogchen. Similarly, Sajya is called Lamde. So now inside within the Sajya, if you go more details, Berupa and the Sajin Kunga Nyingbo, then Konjo Gyalbo and then the main founder of the Satya, the name, the term we use, Domi Lozawa, then the 3 tantra, of Vajrapad and Samputta Tantra. So these 3 related with Vajra teachings. You look at the Gelugpa, Gelugpa is normally called Kadamba, Kadamba school, Kadamba. Gelugpa or Kadamba is the same. So the out of 18 volumes, the 3rd and 4th, volumes are collection of the Gelugpa related teaching or Kadamba related teachings. Kadamba, very well that Atisha, I think earlier we talked about the Lojong related teaching also, Choje Pande Atisha, Dipamkara or Atishas, who travel under the guidance of the Grintara in Tibet, and then get teachings on the Lamrim, the path of the liberations, but tradition or these studies, from the great Adisha. So if you look at the chronologically, the Nyingma first, then the Kadamba, you can say the Kajamba, because Adisha came, Nyingma Guru Rinpoche came in 750, and around 8th century, and then after that, Georgia is 980 something, so it's so if you go through chronologically, time and school lineage, then of course you can count the Adisha second. Graduated path, Lamrim is more on what indispensable foundation for esoteric. If you look at the source text, but spiritual advice and pit instructions, so Georgia, the main teaching, or Georgia main sort of teaching that use in Tibet, the lamb of the path to enlightenment, lamb of path to enlightenment, which is widely taught by Georgia, and and then of course 7 points of mind training teachings, then 100 collected instruction on mental training or mind training. So these are, very, how to say, widely practiced, yes, in Kadamba or Gelugpa traditions, yes. So then, so this out of 18 volumes, the third and fourth, in Dam Ngak Dzo or precious, Dam Ngak Dzo, the treasure of precious instructions, the third and fourth volume teaching related to Gelugpa or Kadamba, yes. Then after that, we have Marpa Kaju. Marpa Kaju, 1100 something, yes. So beginning of 1100 something. Then Marpa Kaju started, yes. Marpa went to India for 3 times and then received teachings and brought back to Tibet. And then Marpa Kaju started. And so now here we have the volume first and second Nyingma, third and fourth Kadamba or Gelugpa, fifth and sixth Sajapa, and 7, 8, 9, 10. The 4 volumes, yes, 4 volumes are the collection of the Marpa Kaju, yes, Marpa, Mila, Gambopa. These are Kaju related, yeah. Mainly the first Kaju, who's Marpa, who started this school, yes, after receiving teaching from the hundred of gurus, and mainly the two main root gurus, Maitripa and Naropa. So these related teachings in 4 volumes: empowerment, reading transmissions, instructions, and so on. So of course, if you know, of course, a very very sort of like in every, if we, let's say, put into two. One is what tablam. Tablam is the part of skillful methods. Normally we call Naru Yoga, 6 Naru Yoga, but Naropa Dharma related to 6 Dharma of Naropa, let's say. And then Tablam. And then the Trolam. Trolam is what? The, how do you say, part that liberate, or part that liberate us simply, yes. That is what? That is the teaching of Mahamudra, yes. So related with this, then all sort of empowerment, all sort of, the teachings, meditations, are there, So, so 4 volumes out of 18, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, the 4 volumes, yes. This is related with the Kaju related teachings are there. Then after that, under the Kaju, we also have Shangpa Kaju. Shangpa Kaju, why we count separately is because it is not originated from Marpa. Yes. Shangpa Kaju is the 5th great church out of the 8 practice lineages. Why? Because Chungpo Nanjor, who traveled from Tibet to India, same like Marpa, traveled from Tibet to India, and then received the teachings and came back and then started the teachings. That's why Shangpa Kaju counted separately. Yes. So out of 18, the 11 and 12 volumes, yes, contains Shangpa Kaju related teachings. Kaju, yes, founder is Chungpo Nanjorpa. And the man out of, I think, received teachings from more than 100, even more than Marpa. Marpa normally says 108 or 100 something, yes. I think 30, 40 or 40, 50 more than Marpa, the gurus, 100, nearly 140, 50 is gurus. Marpa is 100, 5 to 108 or 10, like that. Received teachings. And then out of them, mainly the 2 Daginis, yes. Now you know very well Naropa. Naropa's sister, Niguma, yes. That is the guru. She is the guru of the Chungpo Nanjorpa, yes. Guru of Chungpo Nanjorpa. So, Guru of Chungpo Nanjorpa, Guru of Chungpo Nanjorpa. So, and then another the guru is Sukasiddhi. The Chungpo Nanjor has 2 main root guru is 2 Dakinis. Naropa sister Niguma and under Sukasiddhi. Then another Dakini, Sukasiddhi, which is 2. So from these, the teachings started in Tibet under the instruction or under the guidance of Chungpo Nanjorpa is called Shangpa Kaju. So the 11 and 12 volumes is out of 18 volumes a collection of Shangbaka related teachings, so empowerment teachings, big teachings, reading transmissions, and all these kind of teachings and instructions, so on. Yes, every of these practice lineage has the Guru Yoga. Yes, chalk offering, Gana Chakra, out and the end. Yes, like that. So then Shangba. Then the next, number 6 out of the 8 great chariots or practice lineages is Shije. Now, Shije means uh, out of 18 volumes, 13 and 14, these 2 volumes are a collection of the Thamba Sangye, the founder of the Chu practice. Yes, into India and Tibet, Majig Labdun, the Dagini Majig Labdun. Yes, so these 2 gurus, the related teachings, Shije. Shije means simply the pacification of what is pacifying. Pacifying is problem, difficulties, uh, um, suffering. So these teachings, of course, the Indian great masters, Thamba Sangye. Yes, since many of us practice Chu, so we know this. Yeah. And then later on, of course, the Chu tradition from in the line of the Heart Sutra, yes, because Majig Labdun is manifestation of the Paramita, yes, in way of the Heart Sutra describing the Paramita heart or essence, yes, teachings comes in this way. That way we can, how do you say, cut the root of the I clinging, ego clinging, the root of samsara. So that is Majig Labdun who sort of organized the teachings, and then later on these teachings again went back to India, so this is the only teaching that went back to India from Tibet. Rest all teaching came from India to Tibet, but these teachings from Tibet to India. So this is the 13 and 14 volume is collection of the church related practices. Yes, then 13, 14, number 6. Now number 7 is Jotuk, or sometimes we call Chonang. Yes, Chonang or Jotuk. Chonang or Jotuk. So out of 18 volumes, the 15 volumes is it contains the teaching related with the Chonang, which means everybody knows as it's known as Kala Chakra. So Jotuk, the Kala Chakra related teaching. These Kala Chakra teachings is particularly transmitted through Chonang tradition in Tibet. So if you look at the Kala Chakra, the main sort of like teaching or practice is brought by the Chonang lineage, Chonang practice lineage. So the Chonang becomes one of the 8 great chariots, yes, in Vajrayana in Tibet, yes. So this is also under the teaching or under the newly translation, yes, all these except the old early translation like Nyingma, other than that, yes. So after that, number 7, now the 8. 7 is Chonang. 8 out of the 8 great chariots of the practice lineage. Number 8 is 8 is Dorje Sum Jinyendu. The practice is called Dorje Sum Jinyendu. Why it's called Dorje Sum Jinyendu? 3 Vajras Dorje Sum, the way that you meditate. Nyendu means recitations or mantra. Duk means practice, yes, or accomplishment. So the first reincarnation in Vajrayana or in Tibet is who? Third Karmapa. First Karmapa, the Gambopa student, first Karmapa, Zumthemba, and second Karmapa, Karmapakshi. Until then, there's no officially recognized as one, former life came as reincarnations. The second Karmapakshi time, Karmapakshi wanted to, now before he passes away, now he wanted to look to whom he can give all the past the teachings, and like now we are receiving Dam Ngak Dzo, right? Earlier, this is not possible, like such a big event, yeah. So it's very difficult now to whom he could pass all these teachings and the main practice lineage. So under the guidance of the Dagini, the Duptok Ujemba, the yogi Ujemba, Karmapa did not meet him did not meet him long time back. They did not know each other for a long time. They just met for, I think, short time. Within short time, under the instruction of the guardians or instruction of the Daginis, Kamaban knew that, oh, this is the one now that I can, transmit and pass on. So after pass on this to the Dr. Ojenpa, the great yogi Ojenpa, and then after second Karmapa Pakshi passed away, the third Karmapa, Rangjung Dorje, was recognized as the second Karma Pakshi by the Dr. Ojenpa, with, of course, Rangjung Dorje, he himself, recalled and, bring all the signs to Dr. Ojenpa, and then Dr. Ojenpa officially recognized, So then this is long story. So finally, Dr. Ojenpa, before it was recognized, Dr. Ojenpa told all the students, oh, now something is happening, And then exactly at the same time, the Karmapa, Third Karmapa Rangjung Dorje, that many signs came, oh, this is the former Karma Pakshi's reincarnations. And then that was the first Tulgu system started, first reincarnated officially. Unofficially, of course, Buddha's manifestation, unlimited, yes. And so that second Karmapakshi student and third Karmapa gurus is called Dubdub Ujenpa. So Dubdub Ujenpa received teachings, from the Dakinis, and these teachings contains in the the fifth volume, 15 volumes, volume 15. Yes. So this part of these teachings. So this is the number 8 chariots. Yes, total 8 now. So these 8 chariots, the practice, lineages, teachings, empowerments, how to practice, the instructions, and then the retreat, how we can stay retreat, everything details in these Dam Ngak Dzo, treasure of instructions, precious instructions. Yes. Now the 16 and 17 volumes contains what? These 2 volumes contains different, many, different kind of collection of the instructions, from different, many different. Now 18 volumes, so out of 18, the 18 volume Tijya is called 100 instructions, but sometimes it says 108, but however, the name is called Tijya, 100 Chonang Tijya. It's also related with the Chonang traditions, and these related teachings, in these 18 volumes. So in short, all these 8 great church practices, lineage, empowerment. In order to become Buddha, we need to receive empowerment, the oral reading transmissions, and the instructions. Of course, before that, that's why when it's given the first is Lamde, the Kadamba tradition. Then after that, first it's Kadamba tradition, then Lamde, Satya tradition, then Kagyu, Marpa, and then, Shangba, then that way, and finally the Nyingma comes last. That way it is arranged, as a practice way. When you receive the empowerment, you receive that way. That way you go. So, short teaching about Dam Ngak Dzo. Now, I hope everyone understand what is Dam Ngak Dzo. Yes, why it's so important. Yes, what are the 8 great churches of the practice lineages? Yes, what are their teachings? Yes, their gurus or the men, sort of like founders and so on. So yes, I think I have to leave. Time up. So adios, bye bye, take care, Dalek, everyone. Warm greetings.